If you want to take your Facebook advertising to the next level, the Facebook Pixel is really the key to make that happen. Now in this lecture, I'm going to explain what the Facebook Pixel is, what are the benefits of it, and how you can get it set up on your website. We'll look at how to set it up on WordPress, Google Tag Manager, and Shopify. So let's kick it all off by understanding really what the Facebook Pixel is. It sounds quite technical, but it's actually pretty simple. All it is a little piece of code that you put onto your website, and once that piece of code is there, Facebook can do these three things that are laid out here, and these are the key benefits. So they can really start tracking your campaigns and measure real-world outcomes from your Facebook ads. So for example, say you set up a campaign to drive traffic to a website because you want people to sign up to an email list by downloading a PDF. Now, without the Facebook Pixel, you can see how many people from that ad, if you tag it, ended up converting and downloading the PDF. But to be much more accurate and just to make the process easier, if you install the Facebook Pixel on your site, then Facebook will automatically pick up who are those people who actually then went and downloaded the PDF from the traffic you received from your ad. So that's the first key benefit, is tracking. It's more accurate than Google Analytics. Second benefit here is optimization. So deliver your ads to the right people to get more conversions you want. So continuing with this same example, if you do not have the Facebook Pixel installed, then Facebook cannot optimize your ads for conversions. They can optimize your ads to get clicks to your website, but if they have no way of understanding who of those people are actually converting, then they can't optimize for that. So with the Facebook Pixel, you can set the outcome to be to optimize for conversions, and they're really going to get more people to convert or download your PDF rather than just getting people to come to your website. So a massive benefit because it's driving a more tangible business result. Now the final benefit is audience targeting, and with the Facebook Pixel you can build audiences from people who have converted or similar audiences to reach new people. So for example, say that you sent people to a website and they did end up converting. You can build an audience of those people who downloaded your PDF, and you could remarket to them or upsell to them with a product. And using that audience who also downloaded the PDF, you could build a lookalike audience using that source audience to really build from. So we'll get into that in more details, but hopefully now the benefits are really clear of creating the Facebook Pixel. It's much more powerful in terms of tracking, optimization, and audience targeting than just using the built-in interest targeting features alone. So let's get started. What we need to do now that we understand the benefits is start to create our pixel and then to add it to our website. So let's kick it all off here and click on Create Pixel. So what we are really doing here is creating a pixel for our ad account. And we can just go ahead and click next then once we've accepted the terms. Once you've created your Facebook Pixel, the next step is for you to install your pixel code onto your website. And the exact process of doing this will depend on the type of website that you have. Now the great news is that Facebook have integrated with a number of platforms. You can also do this with Google Tag Manager. You can do it with WordPress very easily. I'm going to show you a plugin to get this done very, very simply. Let's run through some of the options and start by looking at this top option here, use an integration or tag manager. So you can see that if you have a Shopify store, Magento, BigCommerce, Segment, WooCommerce, the process is going to be exactly the same. Let's have a look at this Shopify example. You can just really go and log into your Shopify admin panel. Then you just simply need to enter your Facebook Pixel ID, which you can see here. So you just want to copy and paste this ID, and then you just need to click Save. And then you come back to your Facebook Ads Manager, select Pixels, and just make sure that this is active. And I'll show you how to do that at the end of this video. What you can also do is email these instructions to anybody. If there's somebody technical who works on your website or does the back end stuff, you can just email the instructions to them. And you can also see that the Pixel ID shows up right here very clearly. So if you have any trouble, just come into the Shopify and you can see the Pixel ID right here. Let's go back and have a look at these other ways to add it to your site quickly. Let's have a look at one of the other options, which is Google Tag Manager. Now, there's probably no need to set this up just to install the Facebook Pixel, but it is worth taking a minute or two just to explain what the Google Tag Manager is, because it is something that comes up again and again, and so it's important just for you to understand what it is. The way it works is, instead of you putting the Facebook Pixel directly onto your website, what you actually do is put one piece of code for Google Tag Manager onto your website, and then within Google Tag Manager tool, which you log into separately, you can create a new tag and you can paste the code for the Facebook Pixel here. You can also see that you can paste the code for all of these other integrations as well. Let me show you here. Google Analytics, Google AdWords, DoubleClick, all of these other ones. And the purpose of this is that by not adding loads of separate codes to your website, you're not going to slow your website down. And also, a lot of people don't have access to the back end of the company website. It's only for technical people. And so through Google Tag Manager, you can add these codes without needing access to the back end of a website. And that prevents a lot of people breaking code by trying to install this Pixels and Google Analytics stuff themselves that they just need for marketing purposes. So that's a bit of a tangent we just went on there. But the purpose of that is really just to explain what Google Tag Manager is. It's a way just to put code onto your website without actually outputting code onto your website, if that makes sense. Now, as I said, don't set it up if you haven't got it set up already, because there are easier options, and we'll go back to that here. So probably the easiest option is just to copy and paste the code in yourself. And what you will need to do is come back and actually copy this code here. And then you will need to paste the Pixel code at the bottom of the header section of every page that you want. Now, the great news is that if you've got a WordPress website, you don't need to copy and paste this in all the time. There's a simple plugin that you can use. What you first might want to do is come down to click on email instructions here and just copy the Pixel ID, because this is what you need to put into your website. So in order to add this to your WordPress website, the first thing that you'll want to do is download this free plugin. It's called Pixel Caffeine by Adespresso. And all you'll need to do is just click on the download button to download the plugin. Then you come into the back end of your WordPress website and you come into plugins. You can come into add new. And then all you need to do is come into upload the plugin. You can come to choose the file here, downloads. You can see Pixel Caffeine. You just install that. Once that's activated, it's going to show up in the sidebar of your WordPress dashboard here. So I can see a Pixel Caffeine. And then all I need to do is just to set this up and input my Pixel ID. Then I just need to come down here and click save. And then up the top here, I'm just going to enable this to make sure that it's active, and I'm going to save this again. Once you've added the Facebook Pixel to your website, the next step is just to make sure that it's working. So to do that, come back into your Facebook Ads Manager, click on the top left-hand corner here, and you'll see this option for pixels here. If not, you can just come down to all tools under assets. You're going to see it linked again. Right-hand corner, I can see it's green, so it's active, and that a signal was received 60 minutes ago when I set it up. So that is perfect. It's all in place. If you want to be extra sure that it's set up correctly, there is another cool tool that you can use. It's called the Facebook Pixel Helper. It is a Chrome extension that you just need to download, and it'll appear here in the top of your browser once it's set up. Now, the advantage of this is once you log into your website, you can just click this open here on the Facebook Pixel Helper icon. I can see that one pixel was found on my website, so I know for sure it's definitely working. And this is a great little tool, not only for confirming if the Facebook Pixel is working on your own site, but also having a look behind the scenes at some competitors or big companies in your industry. For example, I can come into this website, simbasleep.com. I can see here in my Facebook Pixel Helper icon that there are 2 pixels found. And I can also start to see some of the custom parameters that they have built into their pixel. Now, this is getting a little bit more advanced again. We're not going to go into that right now, but this is a great little tool. If you get heavy into advertising, you want to take a look at competitors. Do they have their Facebook pixels set up? You can even do this and check out some blogs that you follow to see if they've got the Facebook pixel set up. It's an interesting little tool to have. So just wanted to share it there. So now that you know what the Facebook Pixel is, go ahead and add it to your own website so you can start getting better tracking, optimization, and audiences for your Facebook campaign. I'll put these couple of links to the Facebook Pixel Helper and the Pixel Caffeine WordPress tool in the resources of this lecture so you can easily access them as well.